Sometimes you just come across something that is so interesting, you go straight to eBay and pick one up. This is the Gen 1 Lenovo Helix. It came out during the Windows 8 phase. The screen can detach from the base and flip around to turn into a drawing tablet, or is just a standalone machine. It has one of the most over-engineered and awesome-looking hinges I have ever seen on a laptop. It came with an Intel i7-3667U, 8 gigs of RAM, and uses Intel's integrated HD 4000 graphics. Before I go any further, the first thing I noticed when lifting it out of the box is that it's heavy. Like, it could be a weapon heavy, or is it chonker heavy? It's just over 3 pounds, which I find amazing in such a small package. I think my T440p weighs less, and it's a larger machine. After removing the stickers, taking a magic eraser to the casing, and Windex to the rest, it looks like a pretty good looking little machine. The listing of my unit says the battery doesn't hold charge, and it also did not come with a charger. Thankfully, all Lenovo's from this era use this weird rectangle charger, and I've got 4 of them around the house. After plugging it in, we do see the blink of light, but will it hold a charge? Seems no. The Helix has 2 batteries. One is in the tablet and one is in the keyboard. After testing, it looks like both are bad. Maybe. It also looks like the CMOS is bad. So we'll have to fix that at some point in the future. It shuts off when removing the tablet from the base, and even plugging directly into the tablet doesn't make any difference, further confirming the eBay listing. In a small typing test, I was able to feel right away that the keyboard was not as good as the T440. It's not bad, but it's not great either. And don't take my low score on monkey type as a definitive result. I am not a fast typist. Also noticed it hangs a lot. Way more than it should. And it didn't really seem to be doing anything other than loading a web page. Though further on, I actually find out that this is Edge's fault, and silly me for thinking that Edge could actually do anything. Once I switched to Firefox, everything felt nice and snappy. So far, all of the issues, like with the battery and fans that are on all the time, I'm going to be fixing in a future video. But this one, I just wanted to get a first look and feel of the laptop itself. So with all that, why did I get this? Well, there's a few reasons. First, I've been running into battery issues on my main laptop. Future video coming about that. 2, I wanted something lighter and smaller to carry around with me. And while it is smaller, I am not actually sure it's lighter. And 3, I realized that most of the time I'm just writing, so I don't really need the big behemoth anymore with tons of I/O and a DVD drive. Now, I also don't think that this is going to completely replace my T440p. I use the DVD drive almost daily, but for writing scripts and research for future projects, this should work just fine. And the screen looks amazing. However, I guess the most important reason I picked this up was I wanted a small dedicated machine with good battery life that I could learn Linux with. My plan is to install Ubuntu and just play around with my eventual end being on some other distro. There are a few I'm thinking about, such as Budgie, Mint, Endeavor, Pop, and SteamOS. If Valve would ever finally release it, there are just so many to choose from. Which distro should I put on here in the long run? Have you had a Helix, or is this the first time you're ever seeing one? Is there anything I could have done differently to make this video better? Let me know down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.